Finally, at last, Masters FC is back. The original, the greatest created club in FIFA history has returned. And this year we're going big, we're going bold. Because this year, you can be in the team. Legends have been made at this football club and you could become one of them. Hunter, Giannis Hadji, and who knows, it could be you up next. I'm going to be creating the faces of the lucky few that get to enter the team in the same way that I've had my own face made up in the game and made the faces of many, many others. But anyway, more on that a little bit later in the video. For now, let's set up this Masters FC team. Now, I'm about to ask you all a bunch of questions about this series that I want your input in. It's all going to shape the way that this career mode goes down. And there's going to be a Google spreadsheet, a link to it in the description down below. Go there to vote for everything I'm about to ask you. The first thing that we are going to have to figure out, ladies and gentlemen, is where are we setting up the team for this series? The last two series have all been in England. And so, yes, people, you get to choose whether we play in either Spain, Germany, or Italy. If we do end up playing in Spain this season, we will not be Masters FC. We will be Maestros FC. If we end up playing in Italy, we will be Maestri FC. And if we play in Germany, we shall be Meisters FC. Now, keep in mind as well, whatever country we end up choosing, most of the team, about half of the team or so, is going to be filled with players from that specific league. So if we do go to Spain, for example, expect to see a couple of cherry-picked La Liga players from all across the league. But next up on the agenda, I need you to help me choose, people, is the shirt sponsor. We're not going to be going for Nike and Adidas and those big wigs right from the start. No, these are the three options that you have to choose. Are we going to be sponsored by New Balance, Macron, or Champion, who don't really have much of a reputation in football, but they are a pretty cool sports brand, and let's say they want to get involved. Those are the three to start. We'd be signing a one-season contract, and maybe after that, we either stick with whoever we pick, or maybe we get offers from slightly bigger sponsors, who knows. Now we need a front shirt sponsor, and this is also going to be quite interesting. We have offers from YouTube, we have offers from Binance, and we have offers from eToro. YouTube would be a nice one, not surprised to see a crypto sponsor in there as well, and eToro throwing their hat into the mix as well, so you can choose who the sponsors are going to be. Next up on the agenda is going to be the transfer budget. So we can either have a very modest $10 million at our disposal. We could maybe have 50 million, which would allow us to do, you know, quite a decent amount in our very first season. We could definitely go out and buy some very good players, or we could have 100 million, be absolutely loaded to the gills, make some giant signings in season one, and immediately start making strides for trying to finish in like top 4 Champions League sort of places. If we only get 10 million, maybe it's a little bit more of a grind, but it's totally, again, up to you. How much money should we have to start off the career? How well resourced are we going to be? And the final thing I'm going to ask for your input in is I need to sign 3 marquee players. Now, these players, ladies and gentlemen, must have an overall no higher than a 78, and they have to have a potential no higher than an 85. So that opens the door for a lot of very good players to walk into Masters FC. I mean, just for an example, some of those players could include Anthony Elanga, for example, or Pedro Neto, Lacroix, Neil Maupay, or maybe, I don't know, Danny Ceballos is another option. Guys that aren't going to be, you know, world beaters, but are going to be very good in our team and will eventually hopefully become real leaders. World-class individuals in the side. That's what I'm looking for. So if you do have a player like that in mind that is a 78 or lower overall and is an 85 potential or lower, leave that one player as a comment underneath this video. If you have a couple of different players that you'd like to see, then leave individual comments per player. And if you see any other players that you think, yeah, I would absolutely love to see that person as a player in the team, then be sure to like that comment, because the most liked players in the comment section individually are going to be the ones that we pick. They will be the 3 marquees. So then, I've got you voting for where we're going to play. I've got you voting on the sponsors for our kit for this season. We have how much budget we're going to have. We're going to hopefully have 3 awesome marquees once you guys drop them in the comments. The final thing, of course, the thing that I mentioned right at the beginning of this video, how you could possibly get into the team. Ladies and gentlemen, I have got 3 spots available in the team for one of you. I'm going to be running 3 separate competitions for these 3 spots. The first one is going to be on Twitter. So in the description down below will be a link to a tweet. All you have to do is retweet that tweet tweet, make sure that you're following so I can DM you if you win. One random individual that retweets that tweet will become one of the players in the team. The second one's going to be over on my Instagram as well. Keep your eye out for this post. Again, the link will be in the description down below. Just be sure to give it a like, and again, make sure you're following so I can message you if you win. A random person that likes that post and is also a follower will also become a player in the team. And the third and final one, as you may have guessed, is going to be right here on YouTube. I'm going to post a comment down below on this video. Be sure to reply to that comment with, I don't know, literally anything. You can make it up. If you've got any funny jokes, I don't know, be sure to drop them. If you make me laugh, maybe you become the player. But yeah, just reply anything to that comment. Make sure you have subscribed, and I will give the third and final place to a subscriber that replies to that comment. All three of these players are going to be starting 11 quality with a decent amount of potential. You won't become Messi or Ronaldo, but you will be mainstays in the team. Three of you are about to have your faces made up in the game, just like I have, just like I've done for all these others. It's going to be insane. Trust me. It is so surreal seeing yourself in the game. Just keep in mind, if you are one of the lucky three that does get selected, you're going to need to take some photos of your own face to send over for the mod. All you would need to do is take a well-lit photo of your face from front on and from both sides. Just make sure the camera's about 5 feet away from you, that there are no shadows on your face, and you're good to go. We're switching things up this year. I told you we're going big. It's going to be an amazing series. I just can't wait to get it started. I am going to have to make you wait though, unfortunately, around about a week or so, but the first episode of the Masters, possibly Maestros, possibly Maestri, possibly Meister FC series will begin in about a week. That'll do it for me though, people. Be sure to enter those competitions. Again, Twitter, Instagram, right here on YouTube. You've got 3 huge chances. But for now, that will do it for me. Again, don't forget to go to that Google spreadsheet, vote for everything that you want to see in this series, and I will see you all next time. Until then, people, best of luck, see you later, and bye-bye.